So I'm now starting to do more and more and catch up with all the things that you know, I wanted to got done and haven't. But there was a really long period where I couldn't do very much at all, as you guys know. So my wife, hello girls, I will come and say hello. Let me just say hello. Hello. Yes, you are lovely, aren't you? You're so cute. No, you mustn't get out though. That would make you not cute. You get down. Anyway, so I was saying one of the things that we had to do that I just couldn't do was to move the goats from that bottom paddock, because if you remember, the ground was just getting a bit too boggy. Goats like to be able to keep their feet dry, or at least get them dry. So when in those bottom houses, we've got pallets that are raised up off the ground with some sheet material on top so that they can go in there and keep up off the ground. It allows their feet to dry out, and generally speaking, it's where you'll find them when the ground's really, really wet. And I hadn't had a chance to sort this top one out before I had my injury, so I wasn't able to move them across. And my wife, bless her, all on her own, as you'll see now, did it. And I didn't even know she'd done it until she sent me the video. But so as you can see, you know, the ground was quite bad, and moving them is sometimes super simple and sometimes a little bit challenging. But she moved them across from the bottom paddock to the top paddock, and there's plenty of grass and weeds in here, so they've been chomping on that quite nicely. And the other thing she did was she moved that piece of green housing, which is quite a job on your own, I have to say. Quite a job. So she moved that and put some new flooring down for the goats. So they are now much happier up in this top paddock. Aren't you girls? Yeah. And by doing that, it meant that it was one less thing that I had to think about when I was not doing so well, when I was, you know, really needing to focus on my recovery. Or as bad as that sounds, you know, that was the truth. You know, I needed to focus on really looking after my own personal health for a bit. Otherwise, I would have been even longer before I can get back in the saddle, if you like. But anyway, here I am now with my hand completely out of a cast, completely out of a splint. It's still quite swollen compared to the other one. But we're getting there, aren't we, girls? Aren't we? Fern and Sid are a little bit in love at the moment. So Fern and Sid are a little bit in love at the moment. Don't they make a lovely pair? I don't have any treats for you today, I'm afraid. So they're all now really happy up here. They're going to stay up here for at least 4 weeks, but realistically between 6 and 8 weeks. Whenever you move your animals off a piece of ground, if you can give that ground 6 weeks, it means the life cycle of the parasites that move through the animals and live in their feces has a chance to die out. So it means any worms and things like that. We like to manage all the worms here by moving animals to fresh ground and letting them self-worm with wormwood and other natural herbal remedies like that. So that's it for this video. It's just a quick one talking about the goats and how they're all set up now. This is their Christmas home. This is where they'll be until the new year. So I will see you later, girls, and I will speak to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.